Honorable Commissioner for Organizer, Education Secretary, beneficiaries, our teachers here today to inaugurate the 400 units of motorcycles purchased by the State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, to ease transportation problems of our primary school teachers serving in the rural areas of the state. Today's occasion is one of the events lined up to mark this administration's 100 days in office. I must thank you all for your support since the inception of our God-ordained and people-oriented administration. I must further call upon you for your prayers so that we can successfully implement our 8-point agenda with a view to bequeathing lasting legacies and engender a better life for Ekiti people and generations yet unborn. One of the major areas of focus in this administration is accessible, free, compulsory, and qualitative education. My administration within 100 days in office has put in a lot of resources towards educational development so that the dividend of democracy through qualitative education can get to the doorsteps of every school-age child and the parents in the state. Education services shall continue to be free and compulsory from primary to secondary school levels, while we shall continue to provide affordable tertiary education. Ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, in order to rejuvenate our regrettably drying fountain of knowledge, this administration will soon be organizing an all-embracing education summit with a view to profiling proactive solutions to reignite the fading light of our education industry. Already, we have set up an education task force cum visitation panel to look into all areas of the sector: basic, primary, tertiary, secondary and tertiary education. Government is investing heavily on education, hence teachers must complement the efforts of this administration to enhance teaching and learning in all our public primary schools, being the foundation of our fountain. Government will continue to organize on-the-job training for teachers to improve their productivity and teaching methodology. Towards this direction, I want to charge the management of the Universal Basic Education Board in the state to henceforth focus its attention on aggressive school monitoring and inspectorate activities in order to improve basic education standard in our state. The beautiful physical structures being put in place in our primary and junior secondary schools by the board will be better appreciated if the conducive environment created for teaching and learning actually lead to academic excellence in the schools. I wish to appreciate the cooperation of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, NUT, and the Association of Primary School Head Teachers of Nigeria, AUPTION, since the inception of our administration. This administration will continue to pay teachers' salaries and allowances as and when due. And I'm aware that leave bonuses are still outstanding in some cases. I get your text messages. But I want to assure you that we shall tackle that in the shortest possible time. We shall embark on timely procurement and distribution of instructional materials to schools renovation and wholesale rehabilitation of school buildings, and provisions of new buildings based on the need of our schools. I must emphasize that point, based on the need of our schools, because I have seen places in which we have put up beautiful buildings in which we do not have students. So need must always inform the construction of buildings in our schools. Promotion of eligible teachers shall henceforth be accorded prompt attention. The rewards of teachers who are nation builders are no more in heaven, but right here on earth. But to whom much is given, much is however expected. Let me eat my words, because I have just received information following my discussion with the Honorable Commissioner that actually your leave bonuses are actually in your account right now. I want to chart the beneficiaries of this welfare package of the government's commitment to handle motorcycles diligently in order to achieve the purpose of the laudable program. When our executive secretary said these motorcycles should not be used for commercial purposes, I could sense a huge excitement. Okay, let me modify that. Beneficiaries of these motorcycles must not use them for commercial activities to our knowledge. I understand that as you all know, we have already restored car and housing loans to all public servants. Well, you know the housing loan is your own money. So when you pay it back, it will revolve round back to those who have not benefited. It was stopped in the course of the last administration, but we have since made a policy statement on the restoration of the loans. Of course, it will now take some time for you to be able to access the loans, but we've taken that decision, and I believe it's been communicated to you. Motorcycles too are being given to you on loan on very, very affordable terms. The conditions attached to the loan must therefore be fulfilled with a view to ensuring that other teachers benefit from the largesse in due course. It is on this note that I wish to inaugurate the 400 units of motorcycles to the greater glory of God and the benefit of our teachers serving in the rural areas of the state. Thank you. God bless. Long live Ekiti State. Well, to the greater glory of God and the benefit of our teachers, motorcycles for use by teachers in our rural areas. Congratulations.
Excellency, I know. Let's go to number. Yes. Number.
Who is the owner of that one? Who is number 2? Well, let's start with the second.
Hold on, please. Excuse me, please. All right. Once more, please. All right.
Okay, next person. What's your name? Number what? What number is it? Hey.
Number 8. Excellency.
Number 8.
Next number is 9. That's
On the way to Federal Police.
Well,
last person is
Congrats.